Hi students, welcome to Plus 2 computer class. So we are going to begin a new chapter, server-side scripting using PHP. Okay, it's a new language that we didn't study. SQL is over. We are starting a new dynamic programming language called PHP. So in this video, we are going to discuss server-side scripting using PHP. That is our chapter name. Then the first topic was overview of PHP. What is meant by PHP? For what purpose we are using PHP? Then what are the advantages or benefits using PHP? Basics of PHP. Setting the development environment. Then combining HTML and PHP. Last we will discuss how we are including comments in PHP. Okay, that means we are going to start the basic concepts of PHP. Then, before that, what is meant by a PHP language or for what purpose we are using PHP programming language? Actually, PHP is one of the most popular server-side scripting language. Okay, PHP is the most popular server-side scripting language and it is used for creating dynamic web pages. Okay, so what is the first point? PHP is the most popular server-side scripting language and it is used for creating dynamic web pages. Dynamic web pages means it have a connection with the database. Then, this is also known as hypertext PHP hypertext preprocessor. Hypertext preprocessor. Okay, PHP is also known as PHP hypertext preprocessor. The speciality of PHP is we can easily embed PHP code or PHP commands in HTML program. Then, PHP is an interpreted language and a PHP script is processed by PHP engine. Then, we already studied C++ language, HTML, then also SQL. Then, nowadays in our school we are using Linux operating system. Linux is 18.04. So, when we install Linux school version, automatically Genie C++, Genie CPP will be already present along with that software and also MySQL also will be present. Both these are present in programming option, application programming option. Then, but PHP will not be available because PHP is a server-side scripting language and it is used for creating dynamic web pages. Then, it requires a PHP engine, or it requires a special software for executing PHP program and also it requires a web server. For executing PHP, we require a special software that is known as web server. In web server, we are executing PHP program. HTML we can execute using any of the web browser software, Mozilla, Google Chrome, anyone we can use. But for PHP, we require a web server software because using web server software, we are executing PHP program. Then in web hosting, I already mentioned there are two packages available, LAMP and also WAMP. LAMP and WAMP both are packages. LAMP for Linux platform and Windows for WAMP for Windows platform. L stands for Linux, A stands for Apache Tomcat. A stands for Apache Tomcat. Then M stands for MySQL and P stands for PHP. Okay, what is L stands for? Linux. A stands for Apache Tomcat. Then M stands for MySQL. Then P stands for PHP. Then in WAMP, W stands for Windows, A stands for Apache Tomcat, MySQL and PHP. This, if we install this package in your program or in your computer, we can execute PHP program because Apache Tomcat is a web server and PHP is a software and MySQL is a query language. Okay, with the help of all these we can easily execute PHP programs. Okay, so hope you understood this. What are the two packages, LAMP and also WAMP. Normally these we are installing to execute PHP programs. Then, as hypertext preprocessor is used for creating server-side scripting language and also it is used for executing it is used for creating dynamic web pages. Then we are going to discuss the benefits of PHP. Benefits of PHP. Benefits of PHP. The first advantage is as PHP can be easily embedded to HTML documents. The first advantage, we can easily embed PHP program into HTML document. Second one, it is compatible with variety of databases. Okay, it is compatible with variety of databases because PHP is a server-side scripting language, so definitely it requires database. So majority of all the database is compatible with PHP. Third one, it is an independent platform and can run across Windows, Linux or Mac servers. That means, I already mentioned now LAMP and also WAMP. LAMP, we are using Linux operating system. WAMP, Windows operating system. Mac OS, Apple operating system. So, in all these operating system, we can use PHP. Then, it supports most current web servers and very easily with Apache MySQL. That's why we are using that package LAMP and also WAMP. Then, it is simple and easy to learn. That means, its basic is similar to C++. All the control statements that we are using in C++, we are using in PHP also. But variable declaration is not similar to C++. Then, it operates much faster than scripting language. Comparing to other scripting language, it operates that means most faster than other. Then PHP offers many levels of security. It provides many levels of security. It has a huge support from open source community. It's very, very important. It has a huge support from open source community. Linux is belonging to open source category because its kernel is open, anyone can modify. So PHP is not completely an open source language, but huge amount of support is providing from open source. Then PHP is completely free and is an open source software product and can legally be used for personal commercial website development. Okay, it is an open source. Nowadays, in all the software development, they are using PHP language. Because it is an open source programming language, we can easily download and we can use PHP for personal purpose and also for commercial purpose. Okay, so these are the benefits of PHP. First benefit is we can easily embed PHP with HTML. Then vast majority of databases is compatible with PHP program. Then platforms also. Platforms mean operating system also compatible like Windows, Linux and also Mac OS we can use with PHP. Then simple and easy to learn. It operates much faster than other kind of scripting language. Then it offers many levels of security features. It has a huge support from open source community and PHP is completely free and it is an open source software that we can use for personal purpose and also for commercial purpose. Clear? So these are the benefits of PHP. Then next one we are going to start PHP. As you know, PHP is belonging to your practical syllabus, but for your practical exam it will not come because in some of the computer if we execute PHP it will not work. So we can't predict the accuracy of the output. So that's why it will not come for your practical examination, but for theory examination you want to study this. Then for executing PHP we need a web server. Definitely we need a web server, then only we can execute a PHP program. So the first step for execution of PHP is you want to install a web server software in your computer. Then after installing web server software, if we type http://localhost. Okay, what you want to type? http://localhost. Otherwise, we can write like this: http://127.000.1 127.0.1. If you type like this in the address bar, then the corresponding web server or that web server will work. That means it is invoking. That means we are invoking that particular web server. So this you want to type first in the address bar to invoke the web server. Okay, because we are going to start PHP program. To execute PHP program, web server is must. So for invoking web server, what you want to type? http://localhost or http://127.0.0.1 in the address bar. Okay, here 127.0.1 is IP address of that particular web server. Then next one we are going to start writing PHP program. Okay, so I am going to write a simple PHP program. Welcome to my first PHP program. So first I want to start PHP. $PHP. $PHP. This is to indicate we are going to write PHP command. Echo my first PHP program. Close it, semicolon, close the question mark and close it. So this is the PHP program. So after typing this, save this file with PHP, sample.php like that. Okay, so what will be the file name? Sample.php. Then so we started the web server by typing http://localhost, and after that we typed the PHP program and saved that program with the name sample.php. Then after that you want to execute. For executing this, again you want to open web browser. Open the web browser. In the address bar you want to type http://localhost/example.php. Okay, what you want to type? http://localhost/example.php. Then what will happen? Web server will execute the following program. Which program? Example.php. As a result, what we will get? We will get my first PHP program in the screen. Okay, so you know how to execute a PHP document. First you want to start web server. I already mentioned web server is must for executing PHP. For starting the web server, you want to type http://localhost. Otherwise, http://127.0.1. Okay, then after that, that means we started the web server. That means web server is now ready to execute PHP program. After that, type the PHP program. Okay, only small program we are going to include. PHP echo, instead of cout in PHP we are using echo command, my first PHP program. After that, close the PHP. Then save this PHP program with the name sample.php. So we created one PHP program. Then you want to get the output. To get the output, again we are executing this with the help of web server. So again open the web browser, and in the address bar you want to type http://localhost/example.php. Then what will happen? Web server will execute PHP program, sample.php program. As a result, we will get my first PHP program on the screen. Okay, clear? Then next one. This is the normal method that we are using. Then one more method is, I already mentioned we can include PHP program inside the HTML. So I am going to include PHP inside the HTML. HTML head, title of our web page is PHP, close, title, then close, head, then I am going to include PHP code inside the program. So normally we are including other section inside the body tag. Here also I am including question mark PHP, echo my first PHP program. My first PHP program, close the PHP tag and close the body tag and close HTML. Close the body tag and close HTML. Okay, we can include PHP command. So first, when we include scripting languages like JavaScript, you want to include a separate tag called script tag. Script language equal to JavaScript. But in PHP, we are not including script tag. We are just including the PHP command itself. Question mark PHP means we are beginning the PHP section. So once the PHP section is over, we are closing. But for executing this, we need a web server. Okay, web browser will not execute PHP program. We need a web browser. Then one more is how we are including comments in a PHP program. For including comments in PHP program, we are using the symbol / comments, and to terminate /. Okay, how we are including comments? /, write the comments. Once the comment is over, /. Okay, clear? Then for single line, multiple line we are using /, and /. But for single line comments we can use /. Okay, symbol comments. We can write closing PHP like this. // and // // and for single line comments we are using /. // means in C++ also we are using the same // for single line, and also for multi-line comments we are using // and // Okay. So hope you understood. Again we will revise the topics that we studied. Server-side scripting using PHP. PHP is the most popular server-side scripting language. Then overview of PHP. Then benefits of PHP that we already discussed, the different benefits of PHP. Then basics of PHP. Basics of PHP means how we are writing PHP program and how we are executing it. Then combining HTML with PHP, and after that comments in PHP. Okay, so we know how to execute a PHP program. For executing PHP program, we need web server. So first we are starting the web server by typing http://localhost in the address bar. When you type it, automatically the web server will get started. After that, type the PHP program in any of the text editor software and save it with .php extension. And after that, after the localhost along with the PHP name, we are executing PHP programs. Then we can easily include PHP code inside the HTML document. That's also possible. Then after that, how we are inserting comments in PHP. For single line comments we are using double slash. For multiple line comments we are using slash star and also star slash. Clear? Then you want to write one question in your notebook, that is list the advantages of PHP and what is PHP. Okay, benefits or advantages. So hope you understood. The remaining section we will discuss in the next video. Okay then, thank you.